How about your husband and your son?
They're all doing well. You look good, girl.
Thank you, my sister.
I haven't seen you for the last 6 months. Where have you been? Come, let's go and find someone on the bench and sit.
Please forgive me. You see, I have been very busy with my new job. Nowadays, I don't even have time for myself.
It's okay. Anyway, how are you and your boyfriend doing?
But it's completely over between me and him. The guy was just not serious with me and serious with his life. I dumped him immediately I found out he was seeing another girl.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
Don't even bother yourself. Because I already have a new boyfriend. His name is Samuel.
But he seemed such a nice guy the last time I saw you two together.
They all appear to be nice guys in the beginning. You cannot tell from their faces that they are going to turn out to be dogs.
Is it not dangerous to move from one man to another?
Dangerous?
How do you know you are not going to catch a disease from one or the other?
Jackie, you are just too much. You are bothering yourself about nothing. Nowadays, every woman must know how to protect herself. And I know exactly what to do to protect myself.
Really? I have so many questions, These days, everything is so confusing and dangerous. How do you know when something is dangerous or when it is not?
You see, it is not that difficult. It's very simple. I consistently use condoms every blessed time I want to have sex with my boyfriend. With me, it is not a point for negotiation or discussion. So if a man does not want to use a condom, then nothing is going to happen between me and him.
Philomena, you are forgetting that I am a married woman.
Yes. I can see your case is a little bit complicated. But what most couples do is to go for an HIV test at the beginning of their relationship. And if they both turn out not to have the virus, I can continue having sex without using the condom. Well, provided none of them goes out to cheat anyway.
So what you are saying is that if my husband hasn't cheated on me all these years whilst we've been together, we can go ahead and have sex without using a condom? But men will always be men.
That is the problem.
How do you know when he has cheated or when he has not?
You can never be sure, my dear sister. That is why I consistently use the condom. You see, apart from cheating, there are also other risky behaviors. For instance, anal sex. The chances you stand to bleed are higher compared to vaginal sex. And also having sex whilst drunk. Because you lose control over your body due to the alcohol in your system. And it makes it very difficult for you to practice safe sex behavior.
And don't forget that having multiple sexual partners is also risky.
Jackie, having multiple sexual partners is not a problem. As long as you consistently use the condom to protect yourself. That's where you know you are safe. But come to think of it, why all these questions about safe sex? Is there something you are not telling me?
You know, my son is now 9 years old. And I have enough time. So I've been thinking of having another child. Maybe a little sister.
Whoa.
For my son.
But then it is necessary for you and your husband to get yourself tested. I mean, Jackie, can you imagine yourself bringing an HIV-infected child into this world? How are you going to cope with it? You see, even if you decide not to go for this test, the hospital is going to test you if you become pregnant.
That is true. But how do I convince my husband to go with me and get tested? You know that man. He won't go.